The people over in the public Discord channel, links are below if you're interested in that type of thing, have been asking for a PO box for a while, probably so they can send me some junk. I wanted to make some content out of it, so if you're interested in that type of thing, if you want to get involved with potentially some videos coming up in the future, check that out. I'll pin it in a top comment, or I will pin it in the description, but all the info for the PO box is over there, and some sort of pointers for that. Welcome back to Game of Thrones. We're now playing as the Chosen One, Lord Paramount, Durin of the Stormlands, 27 years old. He's actually older than I remember. Genius, trained fighter. He's honorable, he's gregarious, he's arbitrary, which we'll try and remove at some point. But this guy is very, 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 very good. So, let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. People have been saying this isn't moving fast enough. You know, what are your plans? What are we doing? We're waiting for reformation. We can't make any moves because we're the weakest, one of the weakest. We've got the Reach against us, and we've got the Iron Throne against us. Dawn we could probably fight, but there's no reason to. So we've been basically trapped this entire time, slowly building up our power base. This is it. Let's just do it. Let's make a move, shall we? I should also point out I've had to load from and also save and disable certain mods that we had in the background as well, because with the current patch of CK2, there's been some bug introduced. So obviously we had, a couple of days ago, the 3.2 patch, 3.1, I don't know, whatever it is, that added all these new systems. For whatever reason, our last save game just straight won't load. I don't know what the hell we were doing. We've only lost 2 months, so I can't imagine we were doing too much right, but I think, let's just do it. Just fire and blood and all that. There we go, easy. Not a problem. No problem. Let's just get ourselves a lovely little dragon there. Oh, that's really, really good, huh? Seeing as he's the last dragon alive, gaining fertile seems good. What is that? Locks in Dragon Pit. Be free, my son. Release from Dragon Pit. You are free. Oh, that did increase the revolt risk. I don't know if you noticed that. Oh, God, okay. Right, so what is this one? 50% chance of us gaining ambitious. Thank you. I'll take that one. Holy shit. So what do we want to call the dragon? There was a name suggested, and I said, hey, that's a great idea. I can't remember. So if you guys want to leave some in the comments, and I'll pick either my favorite or whatever is upvoted. Whichever one I think works better for the campaign. Let's call him Heartfire the Second for now. Heartfire Uwu. Heartfire the Second, and I'll wait until, oh, shit. I remember. Did we not fail in this yesterday? I'm pretty sure we failed in this event. 57% chance of success, but we've got ambitious, we've got technically a higher chance. Oh my god, we don't even need it anymore. Fires of the Freehold. I suppose, hang on, it gives dragon taming chance. So that we might actually need, although saying that we have plus 300% from that one, we've got plus 200% from that one, we've got another 100% from that one. I think that was the one that we didn't need at all. Great. Okay, well that was a risk that we actually, turns out we didn't need to take at all. Anyway, people were saying that the campaign was going slow, so here we are. We're in full dragon mode. Fortunately, we can't really do much with it because the dragon is obviously too young. It needs to be at least 5 years old. At least, I'm sorry, I should say a marshal of 5, but it generally goes up 1 marshal per year. It needs to be 5 marshal before we can use it in combat, before we can use it to siege or in battle. Not only that, when it's that young, it's also extremely vulnerable. It could just be shot and killed immediately with a scorpion bolt through the neck, perhaps, by Captain Jack Sparrow. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your sister, Lady Hurricane Durandon? You're okay, but I mean, I don't know why I throw money at you when you're just my sister. Very essential is what you get from me, Hurricane Durandon, if that is your real name. Okay, let's not put it in the Dragon Pit. The Dragon Pit hampers its size and its growth and can make its life expectancy a lot shorter. That's good if we say we're to get the plague all of a sudden. We lock the dragon in the Dragon Pit so that when we die, it's available for our next generation. It's not going to just fly away. It's a backup plan. It's the Dragon Pit. It obviously doesn't work too well in combat unless you get an event that's like, oh, you're going to die soon. I don't know whether we could just quickly lock it in the Dragon Pit before we actually die at that stage. I want to go to the barbers. This man has a very, very powerful chin, but it's a little too powerful, you know. It's a little bit distractingly powerful. Is that just like a regular beard? I mean, that's probably close enough. I also don't really like his hairstyle here. Let's go for, looks very much like a Jon Snow haircut there. I mean, do we have a traditional haircut of House Durandon? Oh, dude, fuck it. There we go. A nicely groomed man. What does his wife think of him as well? 18, she's... So, we need that attractive, genius child. I gotta just refresh my memory of what we've had already. So our son, Lord Boris... Oh, okay, he's genius, and I don't know what I'm concerned about. We need to assign him a guardian. No, Boris is a great name. A traditional Durandon name. It's quite funny, because you wouldn't generally call the son of a dragon-riding High Lord Boris, at least in the UK. I think it's kind of a funny name. We all know why. Alright, there we go. You, my friend, can we do anything else with you? No. So there was a comment I did see on yesterday's episode that was very, kind of a bit smart. Let's go for the war education instead, because... Basically, the comment pointed out that it would be probably better to level up our otherwise garbage, just completely, utterly garbage commanding trait, rather than trying to randomly get rid of arbitrary, seeing as all that's doing is removing stewardship and learning. Vassal opinion is probably not relevant, seeing as we are a dragon rider. So all of our vassals, and we're not a dragon rider, but we have a dragon. All of our vassals like us anyway. We've got high prestige. How the fuck have we already got 3,300 prestige? Yeah, people like us, so we don't need to worry about that. Our arbitrary trait is offset by the fact that we own a nice mace, to put it into perspective, or have a nice book. So let's go for this. Let's hope that we can get something other than incompetent commander. Now, I believe we actually do have to be leading troops for that to be the case. We can't raid or anything. So, with Highgarden, we have a claim on... What is it we have a claim on? We have a claim on the High Duchy of Highgarden. We also have a claim on Ashford. We obviously want Summerhall back, but we don't have a claim on Summerhall because it was our last character that had that, which is kind of a shame, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to be honest with you. Lord Grant's your garbage. I'd like to sack you and replace you with Anders. Or, yeah, let's go for Anders. I don't care what they think. Honestly, it's his fault for being garbage. Oversee the realm. Our Spymaster also hates us, so she can go and replace it with a guy who is a vassal, so that seems like a good plan. Maester is good. He needs to be serving court. You can train children. I think that's a great idea. In fact... what's his, he's only got level 2 trained fighter. So when our son gets up to level 2, we need to sack and replace him with somebody who's a formidable fighter instead, ideally. Okay, have we got anything else we can do here? I don't think we need to do anything else. I think we want to start fabricating claims on other parts of the Reach. We can't Dragon Conquest or anything for, like I said before, the dragon's too young. Secondly, we need to be independent. We can't Dragon Conquest if we're a vassal under somebody else, unless I guess you're like Valerian or Dragon Conquerors or something like that. So... what do we want to grab next, then? Let's go to the de jure Duchy map mode. I think we want to go for, like, Cockleswent and start grabbing claims that are on our immediate border and push the Reach right back down. I mean, Old Town would be fantastic. That's a big old duchy there. But I think we want to grab things more towards our border. I don't know if exclaves count within your own realm. I don't believe they do, because obviously this all counts as one realm. So I don't think that would matter. But we do need to be somewhat careful about what we grab here for, you know, defensive reasons as well. There's no reason they wouldn't just try and take these things back. Ashford is the capital. Let's start fabricating claims there. Hopefully, we can get another High Lordship and get 2 at once. Even if we can do that, I think it's absolutely a just cause to go to war. Or worth going to war, I should say. So, how many troops have they got? 26,000. We have 42,000 because our guy is a martial powerhouse. And that's probably not fully reinforced either. We've got another 2,000 men. From what we've got ambitious, that's buffed us up a little bit more. So, this is great. Okay. I think... why don't we just go to any war nearby that would be worth doing? So we can't border dispute because we're not greedy, which is a real shame. Have we got anything else we could push claims on? Any of our vassal claims? Nothing with that guy. Nothing with you. Okay, we've got, obviously, the Reach, which we won't worry about for now. Dawn? Nothing on Dawn. I'm looking specifically only to claim stuff for our vassals. We could go to war for, like, Alden Keep, or... I don't really want to go to war with the Reach, the most powerful realm in the whole of the Seven Kingdoms over a single province. It's literally just the Reach and Dawn, is it? It unfortunately is. Oh, there's this guy here. Kind of Gates of the Moon from Lord Paramount Michael Aaron. Yeah, we won't worry about that then. None are relevant. If we had a landed vassal that we could grab some land for, I'm happy to do so, because that's the reason why we got that whole duchy. But for now, not really worth it. We can't even border dispute, so for now, I think war is probably going to be the least of our concerns. I mean, success in... oh, for the Iron Throne. Shit, yeah. Got ourselves elected. I mean, we're 5th in line to the Iron Throne right now. Levy focused church obligations I couldn't give a less of a shit about. Let's vote for ourselves. Hey, now we're 4th in line to the Iron Throne. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be doing nothing because everything's happy and fine and good. Can we do anything? Is there anything worth doing at this stage, or do we just need to blitz through some time and just let things take their course? Why not invest the gold into Storm's End? Why not keep building ourselves up a little bit? We can get Castletown level 4 there, which is going to give us a tax income of +3. Absolutely, I'm going to do that one. And then, let's see what the game has to throw at us. Speaking of which, that's already incredibly good. I can't believe I stopped the recording, unpause, then we immediately get hit by this. Direct Leader. Of course we're going to take that if they're a Dragon Rider. My god, Direct Leader with the Dragon is super, super OP. This is very good, my god. And we are going to a tournament as well, so there should be an opportunity to maybe gain some more stats here. I wonder if in a tournament you could increase your garbage commanding techniques. I'm not going to place a bet because that's never really worked out too well. Oh, shit. Hey, there we go. Oh, our brother's taking part. I didn't realize we gained prestige. Oh, nice. Let's bet on our brother. Is he good? 70 personal combat. He's not shabby. Place a bet. A large bet is 40 gold. Do it, my brother. That way, if you fail, my bet's been lost. You garbage idiot. Unlucky, my dear brother. We lost our gold and we lost our prestige. We could send him off on a foreign tour. We do have a better heir than him, so I'm not really willing to risk throwing that much gold under him. He wants to give us a seat of advisor. Of course. Go join the Iron Throne for a bit, see if we can cause some trouble up there. We can set up our own advisor. Let's go for Grant's Lord of Tarth, put him back on the council after we sacked him from a more prestigious post of, you know, Hand of the King. Lose one diplomacy. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Shit. Well, that means we also lose troops. Our vassals like us less. Thank you very much for that one. Factions are looking fantastic. Factions in the Kingdom of the Stormlands. Liege Loyalists at 153% of lieges. So we're missing out on a lot of troops is basically what that's telling us. Good. Factions in the Kingdom of the Seventh Throne. Crown Loyalists or Independence. The Lady Paramount of the Westlands wants independence. We could back that. 21%. She's only got 1% of liege's power. What the hell? Oh, she's Drown God. Drown God with 3,000 men. And she's lost a lot of land, though, to her credit. What's going on with here? Who are they under? Just independent lords. Okay, that's bad for us, because obviously it means there's more direct vassals under the Iron Throne, so less troops are lost, you know, via the sort of tiered troop system. Okay, a little bit annoying. So obviously if your High Lord raises troops on your behalf, he's going to raise less troops than if you could just raise them directly from those vassals. Okay. You want me to vote with you? You'll owe us a favour? Absolutely, my friend Dickon the Careless. More like Dick off the Careless if you're that careless. My commander, the commanding genius, Duran. Your Wisdom and Mercy legendary run back a plot for Lord Dennis Thorne's treason. Never trust House Thorne. He's also a kinslayer. He's also excommunicated. Also an impaler. He seems like a horrible man. Yeah, let's get rid of him. There we go. History is a study that's always fascinated you. You spent the past few weeks studying the campaigns of Storm King Arlen III Durrandon. That's cool. Marshal +1. Lord Paramount studies military strategy. We might actually not be garbage for so long. This would be good. If we could get, I don't know how easy it would be to get Brilliant Commander up from the level 1 Incompetent Commander. What is it called in this? It's called like, obviously it's not called Brilliant Strategist. They've renamed it all, which is kind of confusing. But, yeah, I mean, I think we've got a long way ahead of us. Even if we could just get up to level 2 or level 3, that would be a massive improvement over the garbage boy we are now. Don't get me wrong, still got 24 Marshal. We've just had a bad education, but I guess we're just better at what, like unorthodox sort of guerrilla tactics. Lord Paramount Duran Durrandon. I hereby invite you to attend the tourney of Harvest Hall. Of course we will, just to try and gain any old stats there. I wonder if it's tied to anything, like your learning or your intrigue. Maybe it's tied to the amount of stats and things you can overhear at tournaments. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably just entirely random, let's be honest. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got another one. I mean, Siege is a bit pointless when you got a dragon. I'm going to go with it. I would have always gone for Inspiring Leader anyway. Ooh, Organizer is also quite nice with Movement Lock being a thing now. You can very much set up a lot of, I don't want to say strategic, that's not the right word, scummy is probably the right word, battles, by standing still, moving, trying to encourage the enemy to go to a province. When they're movement locked, then you move in, and you can kind of trap them a little bit with Organizer. You can get there before them, naturally. But Inspiring Leader does give 15% morale damage and morale defense, so what the hell am I talking about, huh? Let's rule with, or let's go to war with just all of the damage we can go for. With the dragon as well, that's pretty much par for the course. That way we don't have to worry about, we don't have to worry about things like Organizer and trying to scum it up a little bit when we've just got such a powerhouse of a commander. Though I will admit, obviously, the downside to that is the fact that we're putting all our eggs in the Duran Durrandon basket, which means if he dies, we've got things to worry about. So we've built our castle town. Awesome. What do we want to go for next then? Anything that gives troops, to be honest with you, would be kind of fine. We can't upgrade the fortress anymore. There's actually not many buildings. Modest Estates gives Light Infantry plus 400, and it also gives tax. Fuck it, let's do it. Large Estate seems like a pretty decent idea. This guy wants to join us? Absolutely not. And we can build Cast Town level 5. Is that the final level? It absolutely is. It gives 3.5 gold for 590. That's a big investment. I'd wait until we get some like build cost modifiers before we do that. Training grounds would also be fantastic. Moral of armies plus 20%. Levy reinforcement rate plus 20% would be huge. Seeing as the majority of our bulk, well, almost the entirety, look over here, the bulk of our forces are coming from Storm's End there. I've made my decision. Please accept my apologies. Do you have a 34 gold? Fine. I don't want to become a bitter rival with anybody. I'd rather pay 34 gold to ensure that we don't have to deal with the politics associated with that. We're not being your commander. Never ask me again. He's asked us about 5 times. I've been trying to ignore it a little bit. Okay, so we can try and tame the dragon. Wait, what? We can already tame the dragon? He's got 3 martial. Shit, and he's only 2. Well done. Okay, then. Let's do it. Obviously, we're going to succeed with this because we are the incredible Duran Durrandon, the Dragon Rider. Holy shit. So, because, and it actually says there, because we are a Dragon Rider, we get a weak climb on the 7 Kingdoms of the Iron Throne. We don't want that. I don't think we want the Iron Throne. Like I said before, I think we should destroy it and just set up the true Kingdom of the Stormlands. Try and incorporate all of it into our de jure territory. Give the rest away, I don't know, to our family members. That would be kind of fun. Landing a Durrandon on every single one of the kingdoms. But you got to bear in mind, House Durrandon is from a time where there was no Iron Throne. It was just separate little kingdoms. We want to go back to the old ways, hence the whole Storm God thing. And obviously the Reformation is going to be part of that. The Iron Throne is a recent invention by Targaryen conquerors. Now let's use our dragon to put it back to the old ways. Look at that. Vassal Opinion plus 10, Martial plus 4, Morale Damage plus 40%, Defense plus 40%. This coupled with Aggressive, direct leader and Inspiring leader is going to be huge. Absolutely absurd. And look at that, 49,000 men now. What about our own personal domain when that reinforces, when it's done auto-saving? Thank you. Another 1,700 men. We've got over 50,000 men now. What about the realm tree? Surely we are, yeah. So we've gone to be easily the most powerful high kingdom there, or high lordship in the Seven Kingdoms. We've got 19% relative strength. The next highest is Lord Paramount Michael Vale. To be fair, 42,000 men from the Vale is fairly impressive, seeing as they normally use... It's never occurred to me, they use knights in mountains. Huh. Anyway, more to the point, how has he got that many troops? From vassals. He's got a lot of vassal troops. In his own domain, it's been decimated a little bit. Oh, okay. He's obviously got some quite decent martial commanders. There you go. Because we are Dragon Rider, we now think we should own the Seven Kingdoms. I don't really understand that mechanic. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense, I guess. I will order Lord Axel to stand down. What do I care? We don't want to piss anybody off. I'm going to stay as neutral as possible in all of these things. Krantz Corndog had the Book of the Lost Books added to their treasury. So I've added all the patron houses, by the way. We haven't really seen too much of them yet. I would order Lord Arik to stand down. Lord Arik Picklejuice of the Dornish Marches will be commanded to end his war against Lord Mark Picklejuice. Wait. House Picklejuice has ended up with 2 high duchies. Ugh. Yeah, I'll order Lord Arik to stand down. There's nothing we can do because I don't want one super powerful duchy there. God damn it, House Picklejuice. They're getting out of hand. So we have gone to King's Landing for a feast. This is famously probably not going to end too well, huh? Based on everything. Based on Game of Thrones just as a whole. Let's see what we've got here. Will there be a feast? Oh, that's it. Nothing happened. Well, that was a whole complete waste of time then, huh? After many months studying the campaigns of Storm King Arlen III, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize that the art of war might well be worth studying. Thank you. March +1, Stewardship +1 is quite nice. We're 30. We're going to have to make a move on something soon. Holy shit. We've already blitzed through 3 years. Shit. How are we doing with this claim? We are still fabricating claims, right? We are. He's got 20 diplomacy. We just gotta pray. I mean, it's all completely RNG, and he's got a quite high chance, I imagine, as well. Yeah, 20% chance yearly. There we go. My God, time for a good war. Yes, absolutely. 30 martial. And how many troops is that going to take? This is ridiculous. This has gotten out of hand. Oh, this campaign's moving too slow, says everyone. Look at us now. Look at the power. Marry, please. I don't know who you are. Tiana Cloudless. I will find you someone nice, because you are a highborn lady. So we can't actually join any societies, either short going for the regular route that we've gone through every character, or going through the scholarship folks and becoming erudite, or something along those lines. Yeah, I don't think it's even worth it. It's a real shame there's not like a jousting society or some sort of, I don't know, some sort of martial society, to say the least. It doesn't really make too much sense in the Game of Thrones. I can't think of any off the top of my head in the books or anything like that where they talk about societies. I mean, The Alchemist is obviously a pretty decent one. I mean, you could just have, like, obviously they have tournaments quite frequently. The series in particular has a lot of fucking tournaments, especially during the first couple of seasons. It'd be kind of nice to see something like that, like the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms that you can join if you're a traditional, you know, Seven Kingdoms religion of some description. That'd be kind of fun. Obviously, we're not in this situation, but we're a unique example. Refuge in Storm's End has been seeing an increasingly high amount of the sick. They look like they've all got grayscale. 57 gold. No, we're good. We could have said that, and then what is it you say? It's from your High Lord, and then getting gregarious or something. To be fair, we've already got everything. Or that actually might be a different event I'm thinking of when the peasants are starving. Okay, it's time the debt is paid. He does owe us gold. I forgot we gave him 150 gold. Gave us 37. That's what we want. We don't want him to pay his gold off. We want him to be in debt to us for as long as possible, so he has to pay us a lot of interest. That's fantastic. Okay. Now, obviously, right now we stand to lose on that because he's only given us 37 gold out of the 150 we gave him. But it gives us we've still got the Iron Throne by the balls there. Okay. I think we want to the next level. I think we just need to save up now for the Training Grounds level 2. That's so good. And it's not too far off. Only another 100 gold or so. So why don't we move our daughter named Brienne to our brother. Cool. I don't care about my brother's children. They don't get the cool names. Okay, so let's have you... Oh, you're garbage. Oh, but there's no one really better. Okay, fine. Let's collect taxes instead then and try and just bring together as much money as possible so that we can try and build ourselves up into a military powerhouse. Hang on. We only needed greedy to get a border dispute, didn't we? So Raymond has brought in a deep argument with one of his rivals who is the legal heir to a small plot of land. Oh. The land belongs to the crown. 50% chance of gaining greedy. We've done it. We can now border dispute. The throne can't stop us. All we have to do is trade... What is it, gold? Oh, no, it's prestige. Sharp Point. Sharp Point's not ours. We go get Sharp Point. Go take Dragonstone. Oh my god. Suddenly, everything is incredible. Longwood Hall. Can we go to war against the High Septum? Apparently not. Why? No valid Castus Belli. What about Dalston Keep? We can border dispute those guys. Oh, no, they are the Reach. Oh, man, they've gained a lot of the Crown Lands, huh? Right. Well, this puts us in a weird situation whereby we can just go and grab... Can't declare... Why can't we declare war? Wait, we can't border dispute anymore? Why the fuck not? Claim Rayonet. Why can't we border dispute anymore? Now that we've got Greedy, we can't do it? Is it because we're on the council? Have they increased Crown Authority? No? I have no idea. I need to look into why we've lost that Castus Belli all of a sudden. It's because we're honourable, perhaps? No, we had the option earlier. I have no idea. Wait. Let's just go to you. Declare war. We can't border dispute. I don't know what the fuck we've gained that's caused that. Ambitious. That's all we've gained this episode is ambitious and greedy. And greedy is one of the things you need to be able to do it. So, it's because we've got the... Huh. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. Oh, man, just as we were able to afford... Hang on, we can still do both. It's a little bit scummy, but we can do both. Right, give me that. And then we go to this one and say yes and get ourselves into shit tons of debt. That's fine. It's a temporary thing. We've got to be very careful not to spend gold on anything, but besides that, I'm okay with doing both. The training ground is so good. We don't really want to go to war without it, to be honest with you, because of the levy reinforcement rate. Plus, he's 7 years old. The more Marshall he gets, the more troops he's going to get, and these guys have the biggest opportunity to get the most troops out of any of the 7 kingdoms. You get nothing. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we can afford to take the 207 gold. I was thinking maybe we should take a loan, but honestly, I think that would cause just more issues in the future, huh? He wants the High Lodge of Parchments in exchange for 200 gold. I mean, Parchment gives us 9 gold per year, and it's also going to give us 650 troops. It's almost not worth keeping. I actually think this is not a terrible idea. It gives us 9 tax per year, which is obviously garbage. So that would take us many, many years, 20 years, to pay off this gold that this guy's offering us. And we could probably just take it back from him at some point. He's a riverman. That's the only downside. But he is a formidable fighter, which would make him a good marshal. Sure. Okay, sure. I'm going to take a risk on that one. We can revoke Eliron. It's not really a big deal in that regard. Sure. I'll take it. Give him pay... Nope. Ignore him. I can't afford it. I'm sorry. If we had a little bit more gold, we would definitely go for that. The command of the King's Liege army should be reserved for those with high status, and the likes of Sir Luther enjoys privilege while it is surely an insult. I'll petition King Egmore to give me command of the armies. Yes. Do exactly that. That seems like a great idea. Lord Paramount, I reject your petition. Sir Luther is a fine able commander, and mere rank should not be dictated by those who lead my armies. Sure. Whatever. Big loser. What a big idiot he is. Right, so just to double check then, that I'm not going completely insane. We can't border dispute. We absolutely can't. How powerful is the dragon? 4. It's got 5 martial. Next episode is going to be when we absolutely just annihilate the Reach. I think we're in a position where with our powerhouse of just absurd amount of troops, a powerhouse of a character as well, with his incredible, some of the best leadership traits here, Dragon 1 as well, this is going to be big. I think we can finally start making some huge plays. It's been a lot of setup, but hopefully you guys can see why, seeing as the Stormlands is actually one of the weaker of the 7 kingdoms in regards to troop count. The Vale, the Westerlands, and the Reach, or stronger, even Dawn to some extent. The fact that we've turned it into what we've got now, and look at that, Durin the Dragon of Storm's End. That's very, very cool. But we've got a while yet. Oh, what? Wait, is King's Landing just available? Is that fresh for the picking? Can we take King's... Oh, that's a real shame that we can't just... I mean, don't we have a claim on King's Landing? We absolutely do. Why can't we push our claim on that then, huh? I have to go to war with him. Yeah, that's a real shame. Okay, Lord Paramount Durin Duranda and I hereby invite you to attend the Tourney of Parchments, where knights residing near Parchments shall test their mettle. Sure, I'll attend. This will be entertaining. My lord, His Grace King Edmure has taken his last breath. I hope the fuck they move back to King's Landing, because that would... Hang on, that's surely weaken the Reach. Yeah, because those provinces are now separate. Oh, hang on a minute, but we got a claim on that one, didn't we? And he hates us because we've just put a claim on his land. He's also a very, very good martial character. He's also just, zealous, brave, kind. He's going to be a very well-liked king. Holy shit. Sway him? Shit. The guy that we fabricated claims on has just become king. Hilarious. Great. That's very funny. Okay, let's start claiming Blueburn then. Because that seems like the next logical one to go for. Where's the capital of Blueburn? I assume it's Long Table. Yeah, it's got to be Long Table. Alright, let's chuck our fabricate claims on Long Table. Alright, and we'll just keep picking apart the Reach. Hopefully he moves back to King's Landing. On a journey, yes, of course we will attend your coronation, my lord. We are a big fan of you, as you well know. You're a great man, and you are to be trusted with the Seven Kingdoms. Please, for the love of God, don't do anything you'd regret. Everyone was enjoying the fine display of jousting when this man did something bad. Oh, I think he actually straight up died. Oh, God, my brother's fighting in it. If he were to die, wouldn't really complain about too much. Honourable third. Oh, God. He has been wounded, but he hasn't died. He fought well, and that was a good tournament. We didn't once again get anything out of it at all. Long live the king. I'm not particularly happy about this one. This is so bad. Oh, suddenly, the war with the Reach seems a great idea. Their previous vassal, the current King of the Iron Throne, just gave them King's Landing. So it is now de jure part of the Reach. What the fuck kind of politics is this? I think we should take it for ourselves. Look at how much that would give us. Gives us Summerhall back as well, more to the point. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. And we get King's Landing. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is ridiculous amount of power play from House Ashford. Oh, elect me, I'll be a good king. Gives all the power to the Reach. You disgusting man. Right, okay, let's do it. Can they legally ask us to stand down? They haven't passed that. They absolutely cannot. This is ours. As long as I don't fuck up with the commanding, this is absolutely ours. 51,000 men versus 45,000 men. It's going to be close, but we have a dragon. We also have the best military commander in Westeros. Us. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll talk about ourselves to you, my good friend. Let's just go for King's Landing, I guess. We'll just march the troops in that vague direction. Can we bring them all together, or is the supply going to be way too low? No, it's technically our territory, our realms territory. Yeah, 110,000 supply there. You can more than support our army. Get them together. Lead these troops. This is going to be great. It's going to be massive. We've got 9,000 men going down there. Okay, well, they can't catch us, luckily enough. 18. They're just feeding us troops on a silver platter. If they'd have pulled their armies together, we could have seen a legitimate challenge. The fact that they've sent their armies piecemeal over to the war goal means that we can just annihilate them. Why the fuck can't we lead troops? Because I've forbidden us from leading troops. That's mainly the problem. All right, Durran, Raymond, and Fogg. 30, 22, 15. Obviously, with us in the center, it's going to be an absolute laugh. Right, move over. Just annihilate them all. You think you can run? You cannot run. There is no escape. All right, let's go this way instead. Let's go this way instead. They are trying to bring their troops together. Can we catch them? Let's be very careful with things here. So those guys are fucked. Where did they actually send boats over? I didn't even realize. Impressive stuff. We'll do nothing for now. Put the king on the center in this one. He actually might be able to save this battle. You guys can come and reinforce. Okay, so that's 27,000 going for there. Ah, shit. Stay there. Right, let's fight this battle first. We've got that one. Like, we've actually got that one. Come on, reinforce, reinforce. We've done it. Oh, my God, that was great. My wife is pregnant. Celebratory. Okay, good. Now bring these troops. Oh, actually, leave them in King's... Oh, they can't even siege anyway. Bring them south. We actually won that. Oh, my God, okay. Suddenly, things are looking a lot better. Are they movement locked? They are. We're going to annihilate their army here. Right, bring you boys together. So they got 10,000 men trying to reinforce those guys. They're movement locked. They are dead. They're absolutely dead. Right, move south. Send in whatever we can. Promise to find someone nice. Let's try and lose as few troops as possible, because this is going to be quite a protracted war otherwise. Alright, somebody died. Fuck knows who. There we go. Battle of Greenswood. 1,600 men versus 13,000 losses. We wiped out their entire army with that. That was their entire army dead. They're just going to stand there and take it, because I guess they just can't escape. My Justicia has been killed. Dickon, welcome aboard. Alright, so let's send you over to, where are we going? It was like Long Table, right? So let's fabricate claims on Long Table. Wipe them out, all of them. Thank you very much. Alright, sweet. Let's move north. And then I'll share my knowledge of statesmanship with the king, because I feel like he needs it. They are movement locked as well. This is where maybe organizers would have been good, because we might have just been able to beat them. Wait, what? Might have been able to beat them to certain places if we'd have taken that. I don't want to keep this army together for too long, because this is going to cost us a shit ton of troops just in supply. Okay, well, we'll chase him that way, because we want to go to King's Landing anyway. There we go. Got him. Alright, that's another 5,000 men dead. We're at 75% war score. We need to start sieging King's Landing, otherwise this is never going to end. He's moved his capital back to King's Landing. A clever play. Kind of annoying, though. Actually, like, genuinely quite a clever play there. Okay, so if you're the King of the Iron Throne, you can claim King's Landing as yours. So even if we had have grabbed it, he would have probably just taken it from us again. He would have just usurped it immediately, as is his right to do so. Wipe out these troops. Summerhall is back, boys. It didn't take long, but we've actually got it back once again. I don't want to destroy Summerhall. You know, I rebuilt this place. Plus, now that we're Dragon Rider, it seems even more appropriate. So there is an event with Dragonhall, which is the reason I didn't give it to House Verlaine, for House Vellani, whatever the hell you want to call them. The reason I didn't give it away is there is a possibility from Summerhall to gain a Dragon Egg. I didn't want them to be in charge of it, because we've given them a Dragon Egg before, and they lost it. They tried to hatch it, and they failed, because even just being Valyrian isn't enough. You have to have all the knowledge, and mainly, you just need the knowledge. Hurricane is clearly upset. I have just the person in mind. There you go. Get married to whoever. Fine sister, I can't make you marry. Oh, I haven't got anyone to marry. Here, marry him. I don't want to marry him. Get out of here with that nonsense. Thank you. Look at that. That is so good. So what have we got now then? Let's just do this breakdown. Ooh, it's a bit of a patchwork blanket, especially around the Crown's lands. Without a powerful king to keep it all together, it's fallen apart very quickly. He wants to revoke King's Landing. He wants to revoke King's Landing. Does he now? Does he indeed? He's a light king. Let's do it. You want to dance? Let's dance, monkey. How's that dragon doing? 8. The Martells have joined us. This was a risky war. So it's us, the Lord Paramount of the Maiden's Men, which is a mercenary band, the Septum, the Westerlands, and the Trident. The Reach have not joined them. Interesting. Probably because we annihilated them. Oh my god, people are joining us. High Lords are willing to back us. All we've got to do is get to King's Landing and just wipe out that army. And you know what? They've chosen the wrong side. They've chosen the wrong side. Is that our own vassals there? Okay, well, it doesn't matter too much. Move down. Wipe them out. Torch King's Landing. Deploy the dragon. Dracarys. Oh my god, it's actually working. It's actually working. Worst case scenario, we get a white piece here. So I was fine with doing this. Alright, we technically count as a traitor though. So if we fail, they can revoke all of our shit. Look at what we've done to the realm. Oh my god, what have we done? Okay. What happens if we win this war? Does he abdicate? He gets autonomous vassals. We decide whether or not to depose him. Oh, man. Changes fear by -20. The powerful king of the Iron Throne is obviously not good for us. We can remove him. That does seem good for us. Deploy the dragon again. Good luck. 10% chance of being wounded. We're fine. We can. Oh, okay. I'm feeling very confident about this all of a sudden. Can we bring any more troops into the fray? We can. A few more. Not too many, though. Unfortunately, a lot of them... Yeah, no, get rid of those guys. We've got so many troops kicking around in our territory that we've got to be very, very careful about raising troops because it could just be, you know, us feeding them war score of essentially. Martell have sent people. Thank you, House Martell. I appreciate that. I thought it was just a show of support, but no, they've actually sent some boys over. 32 defenders left in King's Landing. They're going to take out the High Septim's army. If we get him as a prisoner, that would be fantastic. Oh my god, it crashed? No. Okay, give it a second. Don't do this. Come on, I was doing so well. Okay. It fucking crashed. Are you kidding me? Okay, luckily it hasn't set us back too much. But I think we'll call it here for today. Because we've overrun anyway, and this looks like it's going to be a long war, especially if it keeps crashing. Thank you for watching. And to think of people saying that we weren't making any plays. Look at what we've done to the realm. Look at this patchwork blanket of a kingdom. Even beyond the wall has been thrown into complete disarray. That would be the ultimate thing that would happen now, huh? The White Walkers come down. Please don't say that. Thank you for watching. Let's give a shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons who've made this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Conspire T, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophin, and Palvis Presley, Surfall the Swede, Soragom, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Backwards Backers, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon. I'm not happy about some of your houses in-game, I'm going to be honest. Some of those have caused me some issues, huh? With their land grabbing and their greedy nature and their jewels. But that's okay. That's the whole point of it. I think it's kind of fun to do something like that. Shout out as well, of course, to Asoro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Besimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don Connor 2 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Aaron McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico 2. Thank you all for your support.